Mr. Sathya Prakash, clearly this is a charge that's leveled that this is intended at restricting journalistic freedom inside the Vidhana Soudha premises. There was already a clampdown specifically for this purpose, for the sake of crowd management. Why do you need to do another clampdown on top of it? And we also hear at the stage that the order could be reconsidered.
Yeah, hi Krishna Kumar. We have huge respect for the fourth pillar of the democracy. We always accept media to be the fourth pillar of the legislature, executive, and the judiciary. See, we also need to understand that Vidhan Sabha is a restricted area, and there are other jobs that the government has to do. So, keeping in that, the government of the day has felt that today the volume of the media has grown, from just mainstream media. It's not just mainstream media, the TV media, it's the print media, it's the digital media. Now, a lot of YouTube channels also have come. They're also claiming themselves to the media. So, huge chunk of media persons get into the Vidhan Sabha, thereby, affecting the day-to-day work of the government. See, we are ready to accommodate the media people, but the government wants that to happen in a designated place. My friend is telling lies. Media have not been put outside the gates of Vidhan Sabha. It is just near the gate, in the entrance to Vidhan Sabha, that there is a designated place where all the ministers, all the MLAs, the chief minister, DCM also comes and addresses them. And as you also said, and what you also is saying, that the government may reconsider it. I don't think, if it is going to affect the day-to-day functioning of the media, our government is not such a government that wants to suppress your role in a democracy. If at all you are all facing any problem, our government is ready to have a relook on it. The speaker, the DAPR government, and all those concerned with the security of the Vidhan Sabha will have a we'll have a relook on that, Krishna. Don't worry. We and you have to go together.
Okay.
You all have to take our government policies to the people. How can we keep you outside? So if there is something that is affecting
Fair
you
enough.
all, the government will take a lenient view on you all, is all I'm going to say at this point of time.
Yeah, the point here is that there was.
See, as I told you, that is a restricted area, and we need to see that those areas should be sanitized to a certain extent, because there are other pressmen also. There are YouTube channels. We don't know the veracity of them. So to keep them in the check, see, this is not against mainstream media. The whole mainstream media knows everyone. We all know who you Vajula is. We know the correspondence of different, but how to control those, so many YouTube channels and other people. So to keep a check, keeping security in view, the government of the day has taken. If it is going to really affect your day-to-day function, we will have a lenient view, is all I'm saying. See, we all have to work in synergy. We have to make sure that the security of the chief minister, ministers there, and the legislature also is a concern. At the same time, we have to make sure that the press, freedom of press, and accessibility of our executive, our legislature to the press also should not be curbed. And we will go to any extent to see that you all will not be put into hardships, is all I'm going to convince you today. If at all it is going to affect your day-to-day functioning, the speaker, the concerned department will have a lenient view. I accept. That's where I'm saying, let us work out, see, if it is going to affect the day-to-day functioning of relationships between the executive, the legislature, and the media, I'm sure the government of the day will go one step forward to accommodate all the concerns that the media persons are having. But you all also should understand that the security of that zone is very, very important today. And in the interest of sanitizing that area, in the interest of providing security, in the interest of providing free access to the normal people who want to go and meet their representatives, there will be so many problems that on an everyday basis that the citizens of Karnataka have to meet their MLAs, have to meet the ministers, have to meet the chief minister. So if that activity is getting affected, I think you all also should follow certain protocols whichever the government
Fair enough, but
wants.
fair enough.
No, no, come on, see whatever happened in Bhairathi Suresh's office, we don't know whose money it is. The complaint has been raised with the police station attached to the Vidhan Soudha. The Vidhan Soudha police is investigating it. What has that to go to do that? See, the government, the legislature, the political parties, and The press have a very good relationship with you all. What has that got to do with it? Is it possible? No. Just because the press persons are allowed to Vidhan Soudha, can you say someone from it is affecting, that burglary has happened because of the press people? I don't accept it. All my media friends are very, very ethical people. I know what sort of, help they do. In fact, they help the police, they help the administration in different this thing. And whenever there is some chaos also, these are the people, we depend on these people, for some footages in fact, the other way
Sathya
around,
Prakash,
Krishna,
the opposition is using this argument because they say reportedly that incident involved a DPAR staff member.
what is DPR staff member got to do that? If we to do that, we restrict the media from coming in. DPR is a department of the government itself. Why should we ban the media? You tell me. Why should we ban the media who are our friends? Ultimately, what is media? Media is a medium through which we reach people. We want you all so that the government policies can reach 7 crore Kannadigas. And why would we curb the media? You are all our friends. We use the media to make sure that whatever the chief minister wants to speak, the legislators want to speak, the ministers want to speak, the government actions whatever we take on a day-to-day basis reaches the people, and you are the people who do that. And why would we apply curbs on you, Krishna? The opposition is having this bad habit on whatever decision the government takes. It wants to talk against it. So what can we do? I'm assuring you, Krishna, you are also one of the mainstream media. I assure you that if really the media is facing some hardships because of this particular order, I'm sure the government, the Karnataka government, the Congress government will relook at it and make sure that we have a working relationship with all the media persons in Karnataka. This much of assurance I can give on behalf of Siddaramaiah ji and Mr. Sithu Kumar's Congress government.
Okay, fair enough.